Turn my volume down so I can share it and shit.
Greetings, most honorable listeners and masters of the martial arts. I am Travis.
I'm Chris. You muted me, dog. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I'm still Chris. And that?
Big Lows.
And this is CTE, and this is going to be an experience. We're off to a great start.
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
cussing.
Hey, listen, you didn't say we was live, and then the real.
The music, you like, yeah. I was like, oh, he just gonna drop S-bombs. All right. We are, just so you know, we are sponsored by the Virtual Fight Tour, and coming up September 24th will be the King of New York. So make sure you get your airplane tickets, make sure you get your hotel fees, make sure you register and get your butt there to see if you are going to be the King of New York. Put that crown on. Are you going to be the person who's going to be putting that crown on? And on October 15th in Bristol, UK, I was like, yeah, Bristol, United Kingdom, there will be the Virtual Fight Tour, USA versus Europe. So make sure they have like 300 people who are competing in the BFT. This fight has been announced. A lot of different people are going to be competing in there. We are going to do a recap real soon, but everybody's going to be competing. We're going to start speculating and just coming up with all kind of crazy theories about what might actually happen while we're there. But until then, make sure you guys get your tickets going over there. Actually compete. Get your butts over there to Bristol. It looks like Bristol's going to be a very competitive event, as always. All right. And with that being said, we have music for today.
Okay.
I think you guys might know why I picked this music. Let's see if you guys are smart.
I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type can the mean casting grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost.
Hey, y'all got a favorite car that y'all want?
Do it.
A fantasy car that you want. Do you guys have like a fantasy car? Like, yo, I want this fantasy car. This car. This is if I could have any car in the world, this is what I want. Do y'all have one of those? No. Okay. I was just curious, like, because he said I pulled up in an Aston Martin, then he said I pulled up in a Lambo. I was just curious if y'all had like a car that y'all were like, oh yeah, that's my joint. That's what if I got 20 million in the bank right now, this is the car I'm gonna go get. I was just curious if y'all had one of those. Doug said he'd get a 1998 Dodge Viper GT.
Yes, that's a good car. Mine's probably a 62 or 64 Impala.
A 62 or 60. Ooh. Okay, this just leads me to down a whole nother.
That's what it is.
I
prefer old school cars rather than like a supercar or something.
Would you sit on some 28s or something? I mean,
absolutely not. It would sit on like 14-inch 100 spokes with some switches.
Oh, so you going Cali? You going Cali?
Listen, I'm going West Coast drop top, like boom, boom. Yes,
hydraulics, all that. That's what you're going. You going early 90s? That's what you're going.
Or like something like not hard, but like a 70 Chevelle Super Sport.
Look.
That
he threw that in right at the right time, Doug. All right.
Yeah.
Closer. You're not a car guy. You don't have a car that you like. You always wanted. Just want to.
Oh, I got one that I wanted. I have it now, but it's not like a super luxury car.
What is it?
A Camaro.
You know, I was wondering if you like. Would you want a Camaro or something like a sports car? Would you rather want like something bigger, like a truck or like a?
I have a Tahoe too.
Yeah. See that honestly,
I have a family car, and then I have
your
my
car.
My car. He said my car. All right. Which is a nice car.
We went to the mall the other day, me, my wife, my 2 kids. I was like, yeah, this is kind of tight, huh? Y'all don't want to ride in this that often, do y'all? So, all right, cool. Y'all can get out.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna
Who fit in the back seat of that?
My babies, my little ones.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Okay. All right, I was just curious.
You, Trev?
I am a SUV man. So I always wanted Escalade or a Tahoe, like one of the new ones. Like I always like Tahoes, I always like Escalades.
Those was tough.
Yeah,
them years when they first came out, like them things was like.
I was like, geez, I want one of those.
That big old girl just like.
And don't say that when I pull up in one. I'm just saying if it pops up in the next year or two, I might pop up with it.
Drive one of those. You just look like royalty when you drive one of those.
I've always wanted those suckers, man. If they come out with an electric version of it too, I'll probably be on that thing first person on there. Like, yo, give me that joint right now. But we'll see. I did drive a Tesla last week or 2 weeks ago.
You like it?
It's different, right? So the difference is like, you know how if you're in like first, like if you're under 20, you're in first gear, right? And if you take your, pull your foot off the gas and you put the brake to stop. If you pull your foot off the gas, it just stops. The car just starts stopping right there. It's no slow deceleration. It just starts stopping like really quickly. So that was something I had to get used to. It's really tight. Right. So it was a real tight ride. It wasn't loose. It was really tight ride. And I was disappointed with the auto function, the auto drive thing, man. Like it's auto drive, but it's not really auto drive. You have to be on the highway and you already got to be driving. Then you get to engage it. And then it's almost like a advanced cruise control, basically. It'll hug and turn with the lanes, whatever the case may be.
It's got the sensors for the lanes, so it'll
stay. So it'll stay in the lane, and it'll only go 5 miles over the speed limit. It won't go over. So like if you in some place and everybody going 70 and the speed limit is 55, you going 60. So you need to get your butt over in that slow lane because it just is what it is. So so it's just kind of like it's kind of overhyped to me, but it was all right. On a 2022 Suburban High Country. All right.
Everybody.
Yeah, big boy. I know that gas was killing you like a couple months ago. Jesus. All right, let's get into how was you guys' week, man?
It's still high. It ain't low yet.
I mean,
I know it was like for a few months. It was like, who?
I mean, it's like $4. It's like under $4 now, right? It's like closer to $3. It's like $3.50, $4.
No, we still $4. We're still over $4 on ours.
Who know? That's not nice.
Well,
we're like 320 something.
He said when braking, Tesla's charge batteries, so that's why under 20 miles per hour is applied. Yeah, it I was like, Jesus, what is happening? I didn't know.
You thought somebody took over your car?
I didn't know. It just like stopped.
Robot or something.
Yeah, like so when I first got in it, I pressed the gas and I started to ease out of the parking spot.
He hacked my car.
Turned and then I was gonna cruise through and that just stopped in the middle of the lane. I was like, yo, okay, all right, I got to get used to this. This is weird, but yeah, it was a little different. But yeah, how was y'all week, man? And just so you guys know, we will be talking about the Philly Pro-Am in a few minutes once we get through all our normal introduction of the pod.
My week was good. We had our first full week after school, and school's back in, and everything jumping and going and moving and finding, the new people into their pathways and into the right, groove. It's been a good week for us. And then last week was my birthday, so
happy birthday, Chris.
That was it. And so we had
Did you do anything special for your birthday?
Yeah, I went to Dallas.
You went to Dallas?
Yeah, I went to go meet up with my buddy who just got back from Korea. He's getting stationed over here, so he did a stopping point over at his brother's in Dallas. So me, him, and another one of our buddies from like junior high, we all met back up, and then his daughter and his wife's birthday was the 11th and the 13th. So we just kind of did a whole huge celebration. We went to the Kevin Hart show and we had a good time.
Oh, was it good? Was the show good?
The show was good.
Okay, all right. His last couple ones I haven't really laughed too much hard at. So
no, the show was pretty good.
Dang, we
the opening show was good. Like it was a pretty good show.
A whole Philly show talking about Kevin Hart. All right, Los, how was your week, man?
My week was cool. Same thing. Just a normal everyday.
You can go down to the preseason game.
No.
Did y'all play this week?
Yeah. We played. I forgot who we played now. We did play. I think we play on Friday night.
I mean, I know y'all gonna lose week 1
because we're playing Detroit.
See, you've been watching Hard Knocks,
huh?
You've been watching Hard Knocks.
Oh
well, they got the Lions as Hard Knocks. It's not gonna go well.
That's gotta be exciting.
Yeah.
I saw it. I haven't watched it yet.
I've watched the first episode, man. That was like the first time I actually even cared about the Lions in probably like I don't know 7-8 years, man. Like I gave up on them a while ago. I was like, all right, look, I'm not about to invest in this team. I'm good. But yeah, all right. So,
Trav, what about your weekend? How was your week? I don't ask you, but you'll never offer no info.
I have been in CEO mode.
Yeah.
For the last week. So man, like I've really been getting 3 or 4 different things. I don't know. Like I opened up a fortune cookie last week and it said you'll be changing jobs soon or career soon. And I was just sitting there like, oh shoot. Okay. But the thing is, I've been moving in that direction. Like I have that feeling. I've been having that feeling for a while that like it's time to move. It's time to do something different. It's time to switch. And I've been prepping that for the last, I don't know. That's why I haven't really been traveling. Like I've honestly been sitting here clearing off debt, and I've been in focus and growing mode in 3 different companies that I'm creating. So that's pretty much what I've been doing this last couple months, man. That's my life right now. Well, I was in Atlanta last week. That was it. And I came back here. So, yeah. All right. So, the Philly Pro-Am went down this weekend. Keith McKinley's. Chris, can you go ahead and give us a recap, our recapologist, about what happened at the Philly Pro-Am?
I'm the recapologist now. Sure. I did a little bit of diving. I kind of got to watch some of it, which was nice. This weekend, we got Black Belt Forms Grand Champion, Mr. Hunter Rodriguez.
Congratulations, Hunter.
We have 30-39 and 40, 30-39 and 40-49, 50-59. That overall, both senior grands for men's goes to El Jabba.
Jabba.
Teresa from Keith McKinley's school won 30-39 black belt fighting female grand champion. Second year in a row, or no, maybe not in a row, my bad. 2-time winner. So this is making her second time winning this overall. Brianna Nurse wins women. And with a difficult road with a lot of good fighters, Bailey Murphy comes out black belt overall grand champion in a very, very good, like I said, good group of men. Did not.
You missed somebody. We got tagged in the post.
Well, you did? Where?
Yeah, you and I got tagged in the post. I guess they want us to mention them that they won the power ring.
Oh, I can fight 18 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, and 50 plus.
Like that's just crazy.
It was like an Iron Man tournament for him.
That's right. Absolutely.
I'm sorry. That's just crazy. I don't think I would ever do that.
Why not?
Right.
I'm gonna do it next year.
When you ain't 50, so you can't.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
If
you get to 50 plus, 40 plus, 30 plus, and 18 plus, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of divisions.
He fought fighters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He fought Jabba, he fought Cam, he fought Jabba, he was fighting, man. Like it
looked good.
Yeah. So that's impressive. Yeah, I got nothing to say about that, man. Like, what you want me to say about this? I got nothing to say about that part. Actually, to me, that's wild, man. Fighting in 4 different divisions.
4 divisions and 4 age groups, killing it.
Yeah, Los can do that soon,
but I won't. I could, but I won't.
yeah, I want to jump out there. Be an Iron Man? Nah, I
He said, "But I won't."
Yeah.
Fight, point fighting and continuous.
Yeah. Philly. So for the past, I don't know, few years, Keith has been getting a good turnout at this event.
Yeah.
So I just want to give him, you know,
He's always gotten like really good, like especially in that little quad spot of all the good fighters in that area.
Yeah.
Whether it be DC, Philly, New York, obviously Connecticut, up in that area, like everyone kind of goes to that event.
Yep.
Like, and that's what I was about to bring up. Like, that is one of those. What events that you guys used to go to in your area that was like that? Like, that's a local event, but it had the regional top competitors coming and competing there. I know mine was my uncle's. That one, he always got he had people from all over the country who always come and fight in this tournament, and so we would always get a chance to fight a whole bunch of different people with people who didn't travel out of our region or whatever the case may be. But for you guys, what was like that, or one or two events that was a local event that did that for y'all?
Well, I would say Averages. Averages was like it wasn't a local event. It was like a national NBL or a regional NBL. I can't remember if it was national or regional now that I think about it. But they used to get a lot of good fighters that came into there. So you had like Canada, things like that. Obviously Rochester always had good fighters. Buffalo had good fighters. So and then I was here in Syracuse.
Is there a rivalry between Rochester, Buffalo, and Syracuse?
I think back in the day there was a little something. It was always a little something. When you have those neighbors, I'm sure like how it is in Michigan. You have Detroit, you have Flint, you have these little areas, like, you know what I mean. So I'm sure it's a little bit that type of thing. Yeah. Obviously, y'all came in from Detroit, but y'all came up with Mr. King. You know what I mean? So I'm sure like when y'all went and fought with them, though, it was like
it was always competitive.
Like, you know what I mean? So it wasn't.
Yeah, it was always competitive, especially, and it would be all. I miss. Do schools have rivalries now?
For what?
Like for us, Kings used to be a rivalry school. Tanksons used to be a rivalry. Like, you have like kids in different divisions, and they are always competing against each other, like constantly competing against each other. Like, you were through in multiple divisions, from fighting to forms to weapons to at different age groups, to all the way up to the adults. Do schools really have those rivalries still?
Right. I don't even think there's any besides Jesse tournament. I don't even think there's any other tournaments in New York.
Jesus.
Like the Rochester, Buffalo. If it is, it's not. It's like a little small community group of 6 or 7 schools, but it's nothing like how it used to be. Like, I couldn't tell you where there's a tournament in New York at all besides Jesse's tournament.
Chris, down there to your region,
Florida. I mean, you got a bunch of people all over Florida.
You're not in Florida.
What?
No, I'm talking about when he was growing up. What was his regional event?
My regional event was Florida. Anything Florida was big. I mean, even when I became an adult, it was like Jeremy Obeda, me, Alex Lane, Joe Fife, Preston. Like, even then, we had a bunch of, and when we had the Miami guys come up, Leo and Richard, his brother, and then we had Manny and Alex, and all, like Florida was like jam packed. And we would do local events. Like, my instructors tournament was pretty big because we would get, Mr. Platter would come down. I fought Ski a few times. He would come down. We would go to Tony Young's tournament, Mr. Young's tournament in Atlanta. So that was always a good one. There was a ton of fighters there, but like in our pocket, like we had a good group. Yep. And then Forms was the same thing. We had Mark and Sammy were in Orlando. Jenny Espino was down in Miami. I'm over, in the Orlando-ish area. Like we had Katie Smith. Like we had a ton of people in our area.
How often did a local event pull in like South Carolina and Georgia?
Georgia, we would have some but we always had the U.S. Open. We always had Pan Am's. We had Gold Coast Classic. We had a bunch of those where it would pull all of them in.
Okay. That's
how
kind of
NASCAR. They were all NASCAR tournaments. Then we had Gator Nationals. So a lot of our stuff ended up becoming bigger national tournaments from the good crowd that we had at a local scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Any people in the comments? Did you guys go to the Philly Pro-Am? Did you guys watch? I didn't see much of it. I saw some things that were posted on Keith's
Page.
page. Yeah. Saw the Tyreek, and I saw part of the Tyreek and Bailey fight. Saw the Bailey and Cam fight. There was another. I saw Darren and Bailey. I saw that fight. But I didn't get a chance. I was curious. I wish I could have saw some of the women fight. I would like to watch Brianna fight and Teresa fight.
Yep.
I would have liked to have seen some. I would have liked to see Java and Ak and whoever else was in the 30 plus, 40 plus divisions. I would have liked to see Tahira fight.
Yep.
She fought there, so I would have. They had a very good turnout. So once again, awesome event, and always putting on a great event. All right, so let's move on to another question that we had that we wanted to talk about.
Okay,
and that is kind of a recap of the year so far. Like, who's had a good year? Who has had a good 2022? So let me put that as
a competitor.
As a competitor, who's had a good 2022? Because it's been kind of an interesting, odd year.
For forms, it's been Paul Mitchell.
But Paul Mitchell Johnson, picked up.
Ben Haley.
They picked up like 7 people for forms.
Yeah. Killing it. Edgar Cordova's having a great year. In 30s, 40s, and up, he's winning a bunch. He's doing the good stuff. Joey Castro's having a good year. Are we in and out?
Yeah, I'm going in and out.
Yeah, fair. Joey Castro's having a good year. Danny Alberger has come on at the end of this year. She's having a really good year.
Yep.
As far as the guys, it's been, hit or miss. Stack started off the year strong. Jack came out, looked good. Elijah came out, looked good. Avery came out and looked good. Cam came out, looked good. Bailey's come out and looked really, really good since he's been out, but he wasn't out in the beginning of the year, the track season and all that.
Christian came out. I'm happy just to see him back out there competing. Yep. And he came out and won the heavyweight at Caps. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a kind of a wild year. I'm just curious about
the men's side.
Yeah. The women's side has kind of been pretty much Danny and Katana won at the beginning of the year, but she hasn't really fought much this year
at all. Right?
Oh, she didn't fight. Remember?
She for the overall thing, but she won the open weight. That was her thing, and then Danny won the overall, and then Caps for Danny.
And then Ann won U.S. Open, right? And
no, Ann won Caps. Sorry,
Ann won Caps.
Yeah. U.S. Open was. Ooh, jeez. The girl from Diamond won open weight. Vanessa, now I'm drawing blanks now. I don't have anything in front of me. And
I'm not sure.
Melanie Ortiz won overalls.
Right. Yes, Melanie won overall. Yep.
I can't remember who won AKAs, to be honest, or compete.
Did Katana win AK? I think she was there. I thought she won that one.
Okay, maybe. Like I said, I don't even remember right off the top of my head. I'm not even try to fake it.
I have no idea who one could beat though. Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, so like the swing of things as it's going so far, if Bailey continues on his trend, he'll probably be having a really, really good year.
What's going to be interesting? America is shaping up to be very interesting tournament.
Correct.
That one is coming up real soon. So yeah, that one's shaping up to be
20th,
interesting.
right? 19th, 20th, something like that.
Right, male one, 30 plus and 18 plus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when America is. It's one of these days coming up. Is it this weekend?
No.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
There you go.
Yeah, it's this weekend. So yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see. That's going to be real interesting to see based off of all the different people they have going and competing, because I think they just announced that Avery's going to be there. So yeah. Yeah, it looks like yeah. So weapons. Who's been hot in the weapons division?
Dawson, Haley.
And Dawson won the last one. Yeah.
Avery Presley, like say people, Isabella for the juniors.
Have you seen what the Paul Mitchell page has been doing on Instagram?
Yes.
They've actually been highlighting their competitors, and it's actually a cool way what they've been doing. Yeah, what they've been doing, like just highlighting their competitors. It's actually been a cool way. I had a previous registration number at America weren't that high when I was at Caps. Probably not. That close to. It's always funny when this time of year happens. It's almost like all of a sudden it's like all these tournaments get stuff together. And with travel being as high as it is, I'm not shocked at that. Like the travel is still high. Rooms are still $200-$300 a night for no reason. Like it just makes no sense. Like it's just flights and stuff like that. So yeah,
inflation, man.
Yeah, inflation. It's been kicking people's butt. So and when you put all the tournaments that close together,
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Coming out of the summer, going to back to school, like you know what I mean. Like right now, it's rough in the year.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Like, there's always been that type of scheduling problems that NASCAR has always seemed to have. It's always been, it's always been different times of the year. Because I remember, like, used to be like Ocean State, Quebec, and right around the same time with I think it would be coming right after like the Irish Open, and it just gets to a point where it's kind of like, okay, I got to pick these terms, but then it'd be nothing for like almost a month and a half, 2 months. Yeah,
all of June, nothing. May,
be nothing.
June, like maybe one.
Yeah, it would be like nothing for May and June, to be honest with you, because like once New England Open went away, it was like nothing for May and June, and then all of a sudden, boom, stuff started coming back out. The battle started coming back because people weren't even going to battle.
Theirs in June before the Open.
Yeah,
because it was in September, then they were April, and then they brought it in September, then they brought it back up.
Yeah, no events in September. Yeah, that's why I find it odd. Yeah, I find it odd. Like, why not? If you're going to do it, it's almost like people should avoid certain months, like September, May. People avoid certain months. Yeah. So I don't know. They like the tournaments in their time zone. Like everybody fights around that same time frame. Is what it is. So yeah. But yeah, but 2022, we've had a lot of different people. We had changes on teams because half of K-Talk went to Revolution. Then there was a merger between K-Talk and Impacts. Darren switched and went to got picked up by TDE. Like it's been a shuffling of
Diamond G3.
It's been a lot of shuffling of people. I think Brian's now on G3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Brian's on G3 now. Yeah, it's just been all over the place, but so it's just kind of, yeah, that's what it
Moving
is.
and shaking.
Yeah, moving and shaking. 2022 has been a very, very interesting year. All right. Well, might be a light week. Because it's not really too much to talk about. We didn't get a chance to see too much stuff from Philly Pro Am. I wish we got to see more videos and stuff like that so we could talk about it, but it's not really too much to talk about. Unless Los wants to talk about all the crazy stuff that's going on in space.
No.
You want to talk about everything that's going on the ocean?
Yeah, let's go to the ocean.
I mean,
want to dive deep.
That's you're gonna play on words there, sir?
No, me.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's not really much to talk about, man. Getting ready for Bristol, getting ready for America. Java won both 30 and 40 plus grand. Yep, we did talk about that. Yep, he won both of those. Yep, he did. I mean, it just is what it is at this point. So, all right, Lowe's.
We out.
Yeah, man. Be on the lookout. I will say this over in the next really soon, 3 to 4 weeks, we will no longer be on Facebook. We will be on Patreon. So you guys can go ahead and join our Patreon. And we will be going live over there. And for that, there'll be different tiers, different things that you can be offered, bonus episodes, as well as free merch for different tiers. So that's coming up soon. We got a lot of stuff in the works that's supposed to be coming up really soon. 2023 is going to be a fun year for us.
Yeah.
We're going to have some things coming up. As you guys, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram as well as here on Facebook if you're not already following us, talking to us, doing these things. Yep. More engaging posts. Do one of y'all want to say who y'all would start bench and cut?
Nope.
I think people had a hard time with that one. Los, did you see that post?
Yeah.
Do not engage.
Yeah, that's a real hard one. So if you guys haven't seen that, go and look at our page. Tell us who you think you should start, bench, or cut between Avery, Bailey, and Elijah. Yeah, good luck with that one. That's a choice. That's a choice.
Yeah, that's a choice.
That's a choice for y'all. So
that's a tough one. That's like
no, it really is.
Like it's really tough. Like I have my little and so I have my thoughts, but then I'm like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly.
It's I mean, I have mine.
Of course,
so,
we already.
Of course,
it's not a surprise.
I mean, I guess I wonder who I'm going to start.
Too obvious.
Yeah, I'm going to start. It's obvious as all heck, but the question would be who I would bench or cut. But it is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Plus stars.
I'll say mine. I know y'all not gonna say y'all. I mean, I already know who y'all gonna start. Both y'all gonna start the same person. The question comes down to who was gonna be in our bench, who y'all gonna cut. And that's always the question. It's like, dang. No, I don't know. All right, but we got more of those coming up. We got a whole bunch of other things. We got comic strips coming up. We got main competitors. We're gonna be highlighting different competitors.
Yeah.
We're gonna be showing that. And if you guys you want to say who will win between Casey and Ariel, if you saw that one.
Yeah,
no?
I saw Ariel.
You said Ariel will win?
Ariel.
I don't even know who that is.
Ariel Torres.
Oh yeah.
Competed in the Olympics.
That guy. Yeah, I don't know. Casey Marks?
Yeah.
I'm going with Casey. I know Casey. I'm picking her.
I already knew that. I already knew he was gonna say that. He was like, who? Yeah. Casey.
So you got one for Casey, one for Ariel. I'm not a forums guy, so I don't know, so I can't make that judgment. So
I'm not a forums guy either, but I'm just gonna pick Casey because I know Casey.
He said, I just know Casey.
He's the Olympic dude. He's the guy that went to the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Andrew knows. So you gotta go with Andrew. Andrew know.
I mean, I was leaning that way, but you know, it's what it is. All right, people. We will see y'all next. Oh, yeah, we're going out with some music because we came in with music.
We're going out.
Going out with some music.
I'm riding around my city with my hands on my toes.
How many games are you going to, Los?
This year?
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. We were just looking at the schedule yesterday, me and my boys. Definitely gonna do the Dallas and Philly game, and just trying to probably capture another one or two. I really don't want to go to just like I want to go to my Philly game, but like I'm only 6 hours from like 7 teams. Like, you know what I mean? So like I really want to try to hit a couple other like just teams just to go see the environment and stuff. So like Baltimore's 6 hours, but then you got the Giants, you got Buffalo, you got the Jets, you got freaking the Patriots. So we got a lot of like Cleveland's not that far. So we got a lot of spots that's not far from us. Like, you know what I mean? Pittsburgh is
How
not
often
far.
do you go to Buffalo's games?
It
seems like that would be the one that you would go to the most. But
I've probably gone to more Buffalo games than I have Eagles games actually.
Okay,
it's closer, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my goal this year. Is I want to hit a couple. I want to go to Eagles. Obviously, I go to Buffalo, but I want to do one of the other ones just to see what the environment's like. Like, you know what I mean, not as a fan of the team, just as a fan of football itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the NBA.
The NBA games. Trying to get it.
Yeah, I've been trying to go to. I need to go to. I haven't been to the United Center, which is crazy. I should have been there by now. I haven't been to the Q.
I want to go to Dallas Stadium. I want to go to the Rams Stadium, and I want to go to Vegas. So we got a trip booked for Vegas. Me, Ski, and Rick go out to Vegas the 9th, the 9th to the 10th. I was trying to make it the following weekend because
next month.
Yeah. But I was going to try to make it the next weekend because the Raiders played the Cardinals at Raiders Stadium. So I would have loved to go on and check that out. Like, I mean, just to be at the stadium and see what it's like. So, but yeah.
That's one of the ones I haven't been to any of the football stadiums. I need to go to.
I go to Tampa on the 8th and 9th. Yeah, and I think the 9th Tampa Bay plays at home. So
go to that. Go, man. Listen,
I might go there and come back on Monday.
It's fun. Tampa.
See Tom Brady play.
Yeah. The GOAT. The Flakegate, whatever you want to call it, but you the GOAT.
Anyway, man.
Travis said, now we're going to end the show now.
Want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that pill money.
Go green.
My son needs some milk. Didn't try to take my life. They around, get killed. You around, you around.